You know, one thing that's hard to find when you're looking for your own rocks? Beautiful, fabulous, colorful crystals. So I thought instead of trying to find them, let's grow some. Now I was at a garage sale the other day and I found this. It's a kit from Scholastic that you grow your own crystals in, and I thought, wow, that looks interesting. Let's try it out. So finding this made me spiral down a bit of a rabbit hole on if I could buy other kits where you could grow your own crystals. And what do you know? I found one. I have tested out National Geographic products before, and I've never seen this one. It's a Mega Crystal Growing Lab. And I got the big pack that grows 8 crystals because it comes with like this little stand, and I thought that looked cool. So we're gonna try out both of these today and see if we can in fact grow our very own crystals. So I have not 1, not 2, but 3 different ways we're gonna be growing crystals today. So let's start with this little guy first. Okay, I have been swirling this for a good amount of time and it's still not dissolved. So, well, yeah, look at that. You can see a big chunk of it. I'm just gonna keep doing this, but we got our tree in our little container and it does say that it's going to be pretty fragile. So once you set it, you kind of just got to leave it where it is. So I'll keep swirling this, I suppose, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, update. This thing is just not mixing. I even put it in the microwave for a little bit, which who knows if that was a good idea, but I don't know what to do. I'll mix a little bit longer, but then we're just gonna have to pour it in and see what happens. Well, I think this is the best we're gonna get, so let's pour it in. And there it is. It is slowly working its way up the stem and we'll see what happens. And while we wait for that, it's on to the next one. The colossal crystal one also had other projects that you can do, not using the tools that were provided with the kit. So things like ice and Epsom salt, but I don't want to do those. So we're just gonna do the one that it came with. For this one, you need a cup of simmering water, so I just went and did that. Now we need to add some food coloring. Ooh, okay. And our 2 packets of powder. Ooh, whoopsies. And give this a good stir until it all dissolves. This one dissolved quite perfectly. Now we will let this sit aside for 15 minutes to cool down. Okay, quick. It's been 15 minutes. Let's just push that to the side. Yep, okay. And let's pour this into our measuring cup. I can already see, like some little crystals forming. Wow, that's really full. Is that supposed to be that full? Hold on. Well, I just checked with the instructions and it does say it's supposed to go into this plastic measuring cup, but I don't think we're all gonna fit in there. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. Now we're supposed to put this little crystal starter in the bottom with a spoon. Ah, yes, the oyster spoon is perfect in times like this. Okay, I'm like weirdly nervous. No, please don't spill. Oh my gosh, it's so full. Okay, put that right in the middle. Okay, now this puppy is supposed to be checked after 1 day, and we need to put it somewhere where it's not going to be disturbed, so wish me luck that I don't spill this everywhere. Okay, and this is kind of cool. The spots where it's dried in the pan have like little crystals forming. I should probably wash this before it solidifies. But now we're moving on to the one that I am the most excited about, the Mega Crystal Growing Lab. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Okay, that's cute. I did not expect it to come with like little crystals. Looks like we have rose quartz and calcite, some fluorite, a piece of a broken geode, and this one, look at that amethyst. Beautiful. Okay, well that was kind of a cool little bonus, but let's look at what else we got in our kit. Okay, so looking at the instructions, this one is gonna take up to a week for the crystals to harden and grow as big as possible. It came with 2 cups to put the crystals in, but a whole bunch of growing packets. It also came with this base that these cups fit pretty well in, so I'm afraid that if I use something other than these cups, I'm not not going to be able to have them all in this cute little base and do their little glowing thing at the end. So I might just have to do this 2 at a time and see you in like a month. Okay, so this one said you need boiling water. I'm like a little scared about this because it is, okay, I'm gonna set it down. Freshly boiled. Oh boy. And I need to go to that little fill line. Okay, wow, I just made a big mess. That's close enough. I'm gonna do this one. So sorry if you can't see this very well, but this is freaking me out a little bit. Okay, just pour quickly. Why did I do that? Okay, good enough. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that was fun. So now we're gonna take our powder and break up any of the little clumps in here, pour it in, and then stir it with this wooden spoon. Ooh, that's orange. Oh boy. And now we stir until it's all dissolved. So this one is pretty similar to the last one that we did, except for this one has boiling water instead of simmering water. Let's hope that that will still stay hot enough by the time I'm done with this one. But I mean, if you can see that, it's still steaming, so I think we'll be all right. I think for this next one, we're gonna do the yellow. And I didn't rinse the spoon, but I think it's fine. It's all the same stuff. It's just different colors. Now my yellow one is a little bit more full than my orange one. Hopefully that's not a big issue, but we're gonna wait, let these cool down for 10 minutes, then we'll add the seed rock. Time to add the seed rock. That looks, what? Is that a glass bead? I don't know, that is interesting. Okay, let's get this in here with our little spoon. Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. Whoop, and it's upside down. Oh, don't move it too much. Okay. There's one. Here's our next one. Okay, let's see if I can do it better this time. There she be. We'll let these sit for 7 days. Okay, it's been about a week and a day, and here is how they're looking. Kind of crazy that there are crystals all around the outside, but oh, see some stuff in there. Look at that one. Okay, let's take these out very carefully. Okay, let's do this one first. I don't know if you're like, it does feel pretty hard, but I don't know if you can just like grab it from the crystals, because like this stuff breaks off. I don't know. Do I just pour it? Oh, okay. Ooh, look at that though. That's pretty cool. Okay, I pushed up on the bottom a little bit. Oh no, pieces are breaking, but look at, that is really cool. I'm gonna put that on the big towel. Okay, I just popped it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. Okay, I was not sure what to expect, but I actually really love this. Let's get out the other ones. Okay, let's do this orange guy next. I think I'm gonna do what I did before, which is just like break this stuff off so it doesn't get in the way. And then also pour out some of the liquid. Little pieces stuck down here. Oh, look at that one. There's another piece stuck. There we go. Okay, all right. We're gonna try the, oh, did you see that? That one came out like pretty easy. Let's see if I can catch it. Oh, there we go. Look at that, you can see like that original, oh, look at that. I'll give you a closer look too here in a minute, but oh, wow, that's really cool. Wow, okay. Okay, last one. This one has, ooh, those ones are really hard. Crystals along the sides too. Okay, I'm gonna pour this out. I bet that just drove someone crazy that I didn't use this, didn't it? But that's fine. Okay, ooh, this one isn't even stuck to the bottom. So let's just, oh, there it is. Stop it. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay, look at that sparkle. There's a nice up close of this one. That one. That one. Okay, let's get our next two ready. I think the next two we'll do is blue and white. Also, I wised up this time and brought something to get to my boiling hot water so I don't spill it everywhere. Oops. And I just knocked that off my tree, so cool. This one is very fragile. It's really cool looking, but it is insanely brittle. And we've got our next seed rock, which I'm just gonna plop in. Oh, not bad. Centered that out and on to blue. And in goes the seed packet. I mean, that thing. You know what it is, that thing. Seed rock. Also in the bottom of this one, I see bits of the, I don't know, packet that I didn't stir in well enough, I feel like. So I don't know if it's a good idea to re-stir it when I already have that seed rock in there. So I guess we'll just see what happens when you accidentally don't stir it enough, and hopefully it still turns out in a safe spot that they won't be bumped. See you in a week. Hi, I have a confession to make. I kind of forgot that I was doing this project, so these completely dried up. I'll show you what they look like. Okay, oh my gosh. This is a hot mess. It keeps crumbling everywhere. I mean, does that look kind of cool? Yeah. So let's get these out of here and see what we got. This is making such a mess. Oh, there we go. But this is kind of satisfying. Ready? Okay, I think we almost got it. Woo! There we go. I honestly think this blue one would have been one of my favorites because it is like very brightly colored and it looks really cool. Wow, okay. But I don't know, I failed and I left it in too long and it all evaporated, and that was my bad. But when it comes to color, this one is definitely very vibrant. Okay, so remember, this is what we had. I totally feel like I am like collecting infinity stones for some reason. But there's that. Looks a little odd with the kind of extra growth on it, but it does actually kind of look cool to me. So we're just gonna put you right there for now. And then this little guy, this one looks almost like snowflakey, which is kind of cool. So happy accidents, I suppose, right? Now we have this tray filled, but we still have plenty more. So we got several little crystal pieces that broke off. As you can see, that looks kind of cool. So those are kind of the little spare parts, we'll say. And this was the yellow one that broke off. So I'm kind of just keeping those in a little collection themselves. Okay, so here's how we're looking. Now remember, this one right here did not come from this kit. I'm just kind of using it as a good placeholder for now. But we do have 4 colors left. I think let's just do pink and purple because they're in this hand and that's how I choose things. Next. Okay, we got clean cups, we got boiling water. Look, a pitcher that heats up and boils it for you instead of spilling boiling hot water everywhere. Yeah, I thought of that myself. It is time. The chosen ones are ready. And here we go. First look. Ooh. Oh, I like that color. And number 2. Okay, it's got a little bit of pink, but I feel like that looks pretty clear. Okay, never mind. That actually does look pretty pink. Oh my gosh. I really like these two. And then this purple one reminds me so much of amethyst. That is beautiful. Okay. These are my favorite so far. They are so pretty. I'm gonna let these dry off and let's do our next two colors. For our last round, we have red and green, some Christmas colors. And for this experiment, I wanna see how big I can grow the crystals. And there's a few different methods that you can try, apparently, to make them bigger. The first is covering them up for the first 24 hours after you stir in the mixture and put in the crystal seed starter thing. And the other is I'm going to take this boiling water and only stir one of my cups at a time instead of trying to stir them both at the same time to see if the amount of stir time matters at all. So let's try it out. All right, there we have it, and I'll see you in probably about a week. All right, the final two crystals are done. Now I spared you the time of me taking them out and letting them dry, so let's take a look at the final two. Now this red one I definitely think turned out a bit more, I don't know, salmon colored than red. I definitely would not call this red, but the green does look pretty darn green if you ask me. I think they turned out so cool. Oh my gosh. And I do kind of think that they are a bit bigger using that tinfoil technique. Like, don't those look bigger? Let's look at the other ones. Okay, here they all are. And like I said, well, I don't know, maybe they aren't that much bigger. So that one compared to like this one, okay, I think they're about the same. Okay, so remember, this is the one from the separate kit that had the big puck at the bottom. Ooh, okay, and they are a little fragile, so you gotta be kind of careful. But the rest of these have that smaller, like, glass puck at the bottom, and these ones all came with the kit. Now, the difference between the pink and the red, I think you can tell the difference here, but this one looks very like rose quartz-esque. Like, if you didn't know any better, you could probably pass this off as rose quartz because it is that very pale, light pink. This one is nowhere near red, but it is still pretty. I mean, the salmon color is okay. It's not my favorite color personally, but yeah, I would probably say I'm probably most disappointed with this one. And although the colors are not very bright, I think that that looks really cool. Now, obviously, are these real natural crystals? I mean, I guess it's up to you to decide that. We created them, so they were not made in nature, but I still think they're pretty cool. Okay, this next part I am so excited for because let's turn the lights on finally and see what they look like all glowy. Now I put my favorites in their little holder here and we'll turn the light on in just a minute. Okay, I dimmed the lights. Let's see. Ready? Ooh. Okay, look at that one. That's beautiful. I'm gonna demo even more and see if we can see some more color. Okay, there, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna trade, I don't like this yellow one right now. I'm gonna trade it for that blue and just see how that looks. Okay, I switched them up a bit. That looks so cool. Okay, so this is purple, orange, green, salmon, blue. This is the one that came separate, so that does not glow very well, but this is the yellow, white, and the pink. All right, look at that. That seems like super bright, but hopefully that looks kind of cool. Okay, that looks, that looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Another thing that I did the last time was I took the liquid that was in these and I poured them into this bucket and I let it all dry in there, and look at this. Look at this. It made like teeny tiny. You see that? Little crystals. What? I don't know why, but I think this looks really cool. And you could like break them apart because they're super fragile and make like teeny tiny little crystal. I don't know, but I think it looks really cool. So my overall thoughts, did I like it? Yes, I think that it was really fun and really cool. I do wish that it would have come with more of the little grow containers so it wouldn't take so long to make them all. Now, I probably should have experimented with making them in like a bigger container just to see if they would fit, but I really wanted them to be able to fit in that little brown tray. So I did take quite a long time to do all of these. And my only other quip is that they are quite fragile. So if I were to grab like this tip one and bend it, it will break off. So these are fragile. Now, nowhere near as fragile as that tree we tried to grow. Like I literally can't even show it to you because it fell over, crumbled into powder, and I had to throw it away. So not quite as fragile as that one, but they are fragile. So it's kind of like you make them and then you set them on the shelf and never touch them again type thing. But overall, the kit that I bought, this kit, I can't even remember what it's called because I did it so long ago. Was it a National Geographic one? I think it was. Anyways, I really liked it, especially to do just as like a fun experiment to see if you can make them bigger, smaller, more colorful. You know, there's lots of different ways that you could experiment with these, and I think that that's really cool. So yeah, honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really liked this experiment. I love making videos like this for you guys, so give it a big old thumbs up if you like it too. Also, if you want to win cool rocks every single month, make sure you check out my Patreon with new lower prices for your monthly subscription. I wanted to do this because I kind of want more members in that community. They just started like a kind of almost like a Discord type thing where you can chat and like send pictures of your different rocks and like different finds and things. And so it's been really fun to like see all of your guys' rocks, and you ask me questions on like what I think they are, and I've had a lot of fun. So I really want to grow that kind of community space together. So if you want to check it out, make sure you check out my Patreon. The link will be in the description. I hope you guys liked it too. And if you're still here, I hope you consider subscribing to this channel. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.